Justin's a loser, always has been.
All right, elbows up.
Elbows up.
And Canada has called us and they want to be a part of it. So we'll be talking to them. They want to have protection also. So as usual, we help Canada do the best we can.
Elbows up. That's not going how the Liberal voters planned. Carney's whole pitch was orange man bad and standing up to the Americans. But after the big announcement about the Golden Dome, it looks like Canada's handing over the keys to Trump. And honestly, that might not be such a bad thing.
Once fully constructed, the Golden Dome will be capable of intercepting missiles, even if they are launched from other sides of the world, and even if they are launched from space. And we will have the best system ever built. As you know, we helped Israel with theirs, and it was very successful. And now we have technology that's even far advanced from that, but including hypersonic missiles, ballistic missiles, and advanced cruise missiles. All of them will be knocked out of the air. We will truly be completing the job that President Reagan started 40 years ago, forever ending the missile threat to the American homeland, and the success rate is very close to 100%, which is incredible when you think of it. You're shooting bullets out of the air.
Sounds like elbows are down, and America's running the show. When it comes to our defense, how's that sitting with the Liberal voters? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Melanie Joly says she wants to attract top American talent.
And finally, the third priority that I have is really attracting the best talent in the world. We have an opportunity that we've never seen since the Vietnam War to attract the best and the brightest, particularly coming from south of the border, and we will make sure that we seize this opportunity.
But here's what they're walking into. Less freedom, higher taxes, skyrocketing cost of living, and a government that seems to be more focused on global agendas than helping its own people. Yeah, good luck with that. You think Americans are lining up for this? MP Jamil Jivani just said what most politicians won't.
Every day I'm knocking on doors and I'm talking to people of all different backgrounds and walks of life about immigration. And there's a pretty clear consensus, even across people with different political views, that immigration levels are just unsustainably high. Anyone who goes to a hospital can see there's not enough beds. Anyone who goes to look for a family doctor can't find one. You go to buy a house, there's not enough of those. You go to find a job, there might not be one of those for you either. The first thing I'm going to do as the Member of Parliament for Bowmanville, Oshawa North, is launch a petition to end the temporary foreign workers program. This program has been a disaster for workers in this country. From January to October of 2024 alone, over 160,000 work permits were issued for this program. And a fraction of those for seasonal agricultural work might make sense, but the vast majority are putting a crunch on the workforce in this country. Youth unemployment hit 14%, the highest it's been in a decade, not counting COVID years. And a lot of young people are struggling to find their first job, their first opportunity in the job market. The wages for Canadian workers have gone down dramatically because of programs like the Temporary Foreign Workers Program.
The Temporary Foreign Worker Program. It's not helping Canadians. It's hurting them. It suppresses wages. It undermines local workers. It's exploited by employers to dodge fair pay. Finally, someone is saying it out loud. Do you agree with Jivani? Let me know in the comments below. Another woman attacked in Vancouver. And guess what? Catch and release again.
Toronto woman is sharing her story of being violently attacked on Vancouver's seawall. We spoke with the CBC's Liam Britton earlier.
And police say it happened after midnight on April 15th. That's Tuesday last week. But most other details come from a TikTok video posted yesterday featuring a woman telling of her frightening assault. Now, we tried to reach her, but have not heard back yet. It seems her name is Stephanie, and she was in Vancouver on holiday. She was walking in Stanley Park, not far from her hotel, when she heard a man say something to her and then run at her, grabbing her jacket and throwing her to the ground. She says she was able to fight him off, but then he kept after her. He smashed her phone when she tried to call 911. He also started striking her in the head, and she says she blacked out at one point. Here's a bit of her story.
And I just thought, like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I just kept telling myself, like, get up, get up, get up. Like, you're hurt, this sucks, you're bleeding, but, like, get up because you're going to die.
Now, she says she ran into a group of plainclothes cops who arrested the man, but not before she was injured, including a broken nose. She's back home in Toronto now.
We're glad to know she's safe physically now. What about the man arrested?
Well, we do know a bit from police and court records. Vancouver police named the man as Peter Hans Halo Nungo. We're not clear on the pronunciation there. He's charged with assault causing bodily harm. Court records indicate he's 33 or 34 and was arrested in Surrey just 2 days earlier for allegedly assaulting a peace officer, uttering threats and threats to burn, destroy, or damage. He was released after being charged.
Our so-called justice system, run by this incompetent government, lets violent offenders walk free over and over. It's as if they can't learn, or maybe they just don't care. Every Canadian deserves to feel safe. Why isn't this a priority for the Liberals? Let me know. Do you feel safe under this government? That's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.